Who joined? I see 4 people now. This is really just a test. I want to do a workout now, and I wanted to check the live stream of how it's going. I wanted to do vertical resolution, but it seems like YouTube live stream doesn't allow it, so we have to do it vertically. But yeah, I think we will do it like this now. Hopefully it will be okay. I just check something. Oh, 8 viewers now. That's crazy, crazy, crazy guys, crazy. Thank you. 10. Wow. Thank you so much. So basically, I wanted to do a live stream today. I had a bit of problem with the setup, but it's better now. It's actually much better now. This is my first live stream on YouTube. Back in the day, like 5 or 6 years ago, I've been doing live streams on Twitch about my workouts, but I did it in Hungarian language. So I have to get a little bit used to it again, to talk to the camera and being in front of the camera. And originally I wanted to do it horizontally, but for some reason YouTube live stream doesn't allow to actually fold my phone. So we will do this vertically now. I will see the chat. I will try to read and see the chat, how it's going. Oh, hi, Botsi. So yeah, I wanted to say that let's just try to keep it in English, because most of the subscribers I have here are international subscribers from all over the world. So I would appreciate if we would stick to English language. I see that we have 11 viewers now, so that's good. It's very nice. Yes, actually I am Hungarian, and I have, on this channel, I have a lot of Hungarian subscribers. I see it, but most of the subscribers I have now is from all over the world, globally. So thanks for liking the stream. I am going to do the workout now I plan to do. So yeah, basically I had like a 2-hour session on how to set this up for you guys. But let's just start the workout. I usually start with the warm-up. Yeah, I always do these rotations first. I'm just gonna freestyle the workout right now. I don't really have any plans. I just do whatever it feels like. I am recovering from an injury right now, and the recovery is going well, but it's still a long road ahead. So I will just check something, because like this I cannot really read the chat, but we will get it. A moment. Okay. Yeah, so I have a problem with the setup, because what you write I cannot really see, and I have to get close to the camera. But we will get it, What I tried is, I tried to zoom in on the browser on my monitor, but it doesn't allow it, so it's crazy. Okay, maybe it will be better like this. Okay. Yeah, I see we have some comments in the chat. Ki az? Hát, azt én sem tudom, de sziasztok! It's strange, you know, because I have started a live stream. In the first 5 minutes, I didn't really have any viewers, and I tried to set this all up, but it didn't really work. But after like 5 minutes, you know, I had some viewers, so welcome, guys. I think it will be just a short session today. I still feel my legs, the sciatica from the disc herniation. I go to manual therapy now. I've been to manual therapy 4 times now, and it's feeling much better, you know. Yeah, my lower back was so stiff after the injury that I couldn't really move my lower body, basically. So it sucked. Biceps hajlítás. Látod? Itt van. Yes, I will try to keep it in English, you know, so. If you have any thoughts, please try and stick to English language. I literally feel my shoulders popping all over the place. After 10 years of street workout and calisthenics, my body's feeling it. I mean, I'm still young, I will get 30 this year, but my body is definitely feeling the 10 years of strenuous and intense workouts. I didn't really have like a plan when I was doing street workouts back in the day competitively. You know, the only escape I had in regards to progression was that I just went to work out and pushed 100%. So, you know, and I said escape because if I push myself 100%, then that would mean progress, you know. So that's what I did. But now I have a more intentional approach, so because of the injuries. But I had to experience the injuries. I like doing active hangs at the start of my workout because it gets my body prepared and my core prepared for the harder stuff. And you know, it just gets my body moving. I will start with handstands first, just some lazy things at the beginning, you know, get the body warmed up. Hi, sziasztok, hello. De jól esett. Hú. Hi everyone, hi. Thanks for joining. You know, it means a lot to me. It means a lot to me. I've been streaming back on Twitch. I've been streaming on Twitch 5 or 6 years ago, but now I'm here on YouTube. I'm just testing some things out. All right, those feel good. You know, when I was doing street workout competitively, I always started my workouts with handstands because it got my body warmed up for the planches, for the front levers even. So I always did handstand practice. And this is what I'm doing right now also. But one thing I don't like about street workout now that I have more responsibilities in my life is that it takes a lot of time to actually get warmed up for these skills, for the harder skills. So for example, if I knew that I'm going to be training planche and front lever on my workouts, I basically needed like 50 or 60 minutes to actually get warmed up for the planches. And then after doing some front lever basics, and my workouts lasted between 90 minutes to 2 hours. And you know, I don't really prefer training that much or training that long nowadays. I like to keep it short and succinct. So yeah, my goals basically just changed a little bit over the past few months, especially after the injury. You know, it's first my lower back and the shoulders. You know, the competitive street workout just take a toll on my body. It wasn't good. Hi everyone, I see you're joining. Hi. Okay, I think I will do some handstands, like 2 sets more, and then I'll go do some basics. So you know, when I got injured, it was basically, I went to the park. You know, I had some stiffness on my lower back and I felt my legs a little bit, but I actually didn't feel anything serious. So I got to the park, middle of March, sunny weather, you know. I was enjoying that the weather was very good, like 20 degrees outside. And I knew that I wanted to do a planche workout. And you know, I was able to do a full planche. And I was just getting back to my level that I had in the past. And I was doing tuck planche, advanced tuck planche, everything was going well. And then I tried a straddle planche, you know, posterior pelvic tilt. And then I felt something going on in my lower back. But then I rested like 4 to 5 minutes and I tried a full planche. And that's when the problem happened, because I felt more pain in my lower back and it shut down my leg, but I could still walk. So I basically rested for like for like 3 or 4 days, and then I just wanted to go for a walk. I think it was on Monday. Yeah, I think I did that workout on Thursday, and then I rested like 3 days. And then on Monday, I wanted to go for a walk with my partner, and I tried to tie my laces. I bent over, and then bam, instant pain in my legs, instant pain. I will show how my legs look like. So basically, it was like pain. I try to get up, okay, and then my legs like this. I didn't control it, but they were moving like this. And it needed like 2 or 3 minutes to actually feel them again correctly. So my brain didn't really know what to do. It was a pretty scary moment, I'm just reading the chat right now. Thank you for joining, guys. Thank you. Thank you very much. It means a lot. It means a lot. Thank you. I will do 2 more sets of the handstands, and then I think I will do some pull-ups, chin-ups. Okay. Feels so good, feels so good, feels good. And if you have any questions, guys, any questions, feel free to comment in the chat. Feel free. Feel free. Yeah. I will try to answer my best. I'm actually a personal trainer and an online coach. So if you have any questions, please just feel free to comment. It's free advice, And actually, I already have, it's 4 likes now on the stream. It's crazy, crazy. It's the first one. Thank you, guys. Thank you. All right, I will do 1 more set of the handstand hold, and then I will do some pull-ups. And someone mentioned in the chat, let's just see. Oh, okay, Mohammed. Oh my God, actually, oh my God, actually I just realized that on the phone, I'm streaming from my phone, and it translates the messages in the chat to my native language. So it's crazy. So Mohammed just written that flex biceps for me. So you see, this is the planche. This is the biceps you can get from planche. It's yeah, it's just you don't even isolate the biceps when you are doing planche. It's an isometric hold, but isometric holds also grow muscles. So, I mean, there's a common misconception that calisthenics is not good for building muscle, and this is just, it's just crazy. What you can see here is a halfly injured physique only built by body weight training. So you see, I have six-pack. I mean, that's more of the diet, but in the past 10 years, like 90% I have done street workout in calisthenics and bodyweight training. So I think it's very good. It's very functional. if you do core training. Yeah, because I think many people, it's a bit of a general thing, but I think many people are missing specific core training, even if they are training with their own body weights. Because you can do the front levers, you can do the planches, you can do anything, but the reason I got injured is because before my injury, I have neglected core training. I didn't do any hollow body holds, you know. I didn't do any rotations. So my core got weaker. I didn't do any glute bridges. I didn't do any one leg glute bridges. I didn't train my legs, only mobility. And yeah, I think that was a pretty big reason of why I got injured in 2 places. Yeah, all right. Let's just do one more set of handstand holds. All right, pretty good. Oof, okay. Oh. You know what? I am gonna do some dips. I will do dips first. Oh, and yeah, this is another thing. So I don't know if this is OCD or not, but when I do train my upper body, I like starting with push skills. So I would always start with planches or dips if I do basics, and then do my pull exercises. And the reason I said OCD is because it wouldn't really matter what you start with, but I prefer, like, I do dips, you know. It makes my body like hunched over because it's a pushing exercise, and I just like doing pull exercises after push exercises because that extends my spine and my posture will be better at the end of the workout. So I don't have this hunched over posture from planches and dips, you know. You see many calisthenics athletes, even professionals, and the planchers, the Maltese guys, that their posture is not the best because they have developed very strong shoulders and they actually have this compensation in their posture. So it's basically like they are walking the streets doing a planche, you know. Which is not a problem, you know, but as I said, I like doing pulling skills after pushing skills. So let's just do some dips. And guys, if you have any questions, please just feel free to ask. Feel free to ask. It's free advice. And by the way, I hate doing dips. It's not my favorite exercise, but it's good basics, so I'm gonna do them. All right, I think we will be good like this. Let's just do warm-up sets. All right, easy. Yeah, I'm trying to, thanks for your patience, by the way, because this is my first live stream on YouTube, and originally I wanted to do this horizontally, but unfortunately it doesn't allow it. So I have to I have to play with the space a little bit. So yeah, but we will solve it. I will just put this here for now. Yeah, I think we will do it like this. I see the chat for now. Was I able to hold the Maltese? Unfortunately, no. It needs a different approach from the planche. So it's a completely different exercise. So I wasn't able to hold the Maltese. I tried, but I just couldn't get the engagement right. So yeah, I was going for the wide planche. I could hold a full planche, no problem. Now I can't because of my injury. But yeah, I basically was like regular full planche, and then I went wider and wider after months and months. But imagine this, like 2 centimeters max. So there's a parallel. I would go like this after maybe 2 months. Then 2 centimeters, 1 month. And again. And in like 3 months or 4 months after being able to hold a full planche for like 6 or 7 seconds, I could do wide planche like this. Yeah, maybe a little bit wider, I think. But you can check the videos, and I have here like 5 or 6 years ago. But yeah, when I went wider, I just couldn't get the engagement right. But I was actually in a community where they helped me how to engage and how to hold it properly. But I just couldn't get it. I needed more time. Okay, so I did 2 warm-up sets. I will do now, I think I will slow the tempo down a little bit, like 3 seconds negative and then explosively push up from the dip. Yeah, this is, what I said earlier is that it's a common misconception that people say that you cannot really build muscle with calisthenics. And to an extent, after maybe you are doing it for like 5 or 6 years. Yes, there's a limit what you can reach, but it's always good to play with the tempo itself. So I could be just doing reps like really fast, which is good for high reps calisthenics. But if we focus purely on muscle building, if that is your goal with calisthenics, and you are maybe you can do some dips like 12 reps. It's much better for muscle building to actually slow down the reps, slow down the negative, and then pack. You can recruit much more muscle fibers like this. than just going with fast reps. And I'm not saying that fast reps are not beneficial. It's just dependent on your goal. You know, this is like I'm injured right now, so fast reps I don't really prefer. I would rather prefer slow and easy reps, controlled reps, to really be intentional about what I'm actually contracting and what muscles and what joints I'm using for the exercise. Yeah, I'll just check the chat, sorry, because I don't really see it. Mohammed, you're always asking me to flex my biceps. Yeah, but yeah, this is also a common misconception that you are flexing your biceps, you know, it looks great and all, but actually it's not the biceps you're flexing, it's your elbow. Yes. All right, so I'm gonna do my first working set of dips. I will do slow and controlled reps. I don't know the rep count I'm gonna do, but we will see. Okay. That was enough because I can feel my back a little bit. Oh, I need to drink. I will actually check. Maybe after the stream. Yeah, because for some reason it translates to my native language what you write in the comments and in the chat. I don't know why. So yeah, I just slow the tempo down on the dips. I think this is better for muscle building. And if you are injured, it's always better to do controlled reps or even isometric holds of a certain exercise to really focus on bracing your core and to just get the overall strength back. This dip bar, by the way, I have for like 9 years now, and what I have done on these, you know, like my hands are here right now, and if I touch these bars, memories just come up of what I have done on these, you know, full planches, wide planches, Victorian presses, and not the Victorian hold, but the Victorian presses. Straddle planche push-ups, impossible dips. So yeah, it's really, when I touch these bars, it's really the memories just come back in my mind. It's really fun. It's really fun. Okay, let's just do it. Okay. Ooh. This was my second set. I will do one more of this. Hi, Nerd Calisthenics. Thank you for joining and thank you for your question. I appreciate it. So he asked if I tested my max pull-ups. Actually, I really haven't. There was I think 4 or 5 years ago, there was a workout. The guys, we were already 1 hour into our workouts, and someone, I don't even remember who. Yeah, whatever. Someone asked me to do pull-ups, max pull-ups, and I think I did 34 back then, 34, 35 in one set. I was already 1 hour into my workout, doing planches, doing front levers. So yeah, I think I could say that my max pull-ups was 34 or 35, I think. Yes, but now if you ask me what my max pull-ups was, I would still say this, but now I can do 34 or 35. I got weaker the past few months due to my injuries in my shoulders and lower back, and I'm just getting back my strength. And actually, I am rebuilding. So if you just want to go over my Instagram page, I have some videos on how I rebuild my strength. I'm doing basic exercises like hollow body holds, really focusing on the actual joint movements and focusing on the movements I do. Back then, when I was doing street workout competitively, on 60 or 70% of my sets, I would go in the set mindlessly and blindlessly. So I didn't know how to engage my shoulders correctly, my lats. I just got to realize this a year ago, that for planche it's actually required to engage the lats also. But this is I became a personal trainer last year, and it really helped me to understand the anatomy of the human body more deeply. So back then I didn't really understand. I was just going through the sets and reps, the holds. Of course I saw some videos, but I didn't really know what I was doing. And in the past 1 or 2 years, I really got deep into the anatomy and these things. I'm not saying I'm 100% right or true, but yeah, I'm always open to learn new things. Yeah, okay, I will do one more set. And as Nerd Calisthenics did, just feel free to ask any questions you have, any questions. I will try to answer the best I can. Ooh, okay. No problem. Just ask anything. But yeah, anyways, thank you, and I appreciate for asking this question, because it's actually not about how to do something. It was actually more of a personal side questions of what is my max pull-up. But yeah, I think it was like 34 or 35 back then. But I didn't really test it. It was just a random thing that's been asked, and I tried it. So flex. You see, this is the planche biceps. You see any plancher, you see any guys who can do a full planche, they will have biceps like this. Peak of Mount Everest, you know. Have you ever got interested in running? Well, actually, let me tell you a little bit of a story about this one, because, you know, I didn't really like running back in primary school or high school. I hated running, but and I didn't really want to do it. But the thing is that after my injury, like in middle of March, and in the last 3 or 4 weeks, I had this sciatica pain back in my leg due to my injury, and you know, it's really bad when you just can't really run, because you're just lifting the legs, and as soon as I lift my legs up, I mean my left leg up, I feel the nerve in the back of my leg. And back to your original question, no. Back in the days I haven't considered running, but now that I feel this pain in my leg, I just want to get functional again, you know, like I want to get into sprinting, I want to get into running fast, I will want to be able to play with my kids in like 5 or 6 years. So it's a little bit of sad story now, because I would start training for sprints. I always like, when I was playing football for 8 years back in primary school, I really liked running fast and sprinting. You know, I wasn't really the guy who was doing like 5 kilometers or 10 kilometers. I was always the guy who was fast on 400 meters or 800 or even 100 meters. So I enjoyed those. And now that, you know, I'm still young, I will be turning 30 this year, but I really want to get back into sprinting. And I want to get healed. I want to get healed pretty fast from this injury with my lower back. But healing a disc takes a lot of time. Like it's minimum 3 months. So yeah, it is what it is. But oh my god, a lot of comments. Sorry, I'm just looking at my monitor because I don't really see my phone, and it translates to my native language. So is there a new skill that you want to pursue once you recovered from your injury? Okay, so is there a new skill I want to pursue right now after my injury? Well, actually, I just want to get back to my old level in front lever. So I think not a new skill, just maintaining the skills I had, you know. What is sure and what is 100% is that I will not be bringing planche back to my training, because it's not about the joints, it's not about the muscle pain or or joint pain, it's planche is getting a lot out of my nervous system. So, you know, in comparison, a front lever, I can hold it now if I go on the bar. But for the planche, I need to think in my mind how to engage the muscles, you know, correctly. My shoulders, my scapula, my lats, my hips, my knees even, my ankle. It's really a total body movement to get that really clear and crisp horizontal line in the planche. And when I had these planche sessions back in the day, it was more of a challenge to refresh and recover mentally and for my nervous system than my muscles or joints. So right now, due to other responsibilities in my life, I don't really want to get back to training planche, but as back to the original question, I would want to maintain my front lever level I had back in the day. So I'm sorry, my partner, sorry? Oh my God, you are my true support. Thank you. Oh my God. So my partner just came into my room and she asked me if I want to put this laptop down on my, how do you call this? Where I put my clothes, you know, whatever, to read the chat. So I really thank you. I appreciate my partner, and I will just put it down here so I can read the chat and the questions you have. And I will continue my workout. Okay, I will answer the questions. I see, Akalan, that you have one more question. I will answer it soon, but now I will do some pull-ups. Just to get my body warmed up with pull-ups. A moment. You know what, actually I will do it like this. Okay. Oh my God, a lot of questions. Thank you for coming, and thank you for joining to this live stream. I really appreciate it. I welcome the newcomers. So, Akalan, you have asked that will I train my kids to hold a planche? Well, you know, I've always been a sports guy. I've always liked sports, football. Like, I was dancing back in the day. After that, I started doing calisthenics and street workouts. So I don't know if I will train my kids to hold a planche, but I will definitely get them to do some sports, you know. Thank you, Nerd Calisthenics. Thank you. I appreciate it. Clear muscle up. Of course, of course. Muscle ups are one of my favorite exercises. I don't do them very often. It's more like when I'm in the park, you know, I do some explosive pull-ups or high pull-ups. And then I do muscle ups. People always come up to me and then just ask how to do it. I tell them and just introduce them into calisthenics, because I think muscle up is that exercise that if you don't really do this sport, you just go to the park, see someone do it, and then you want to do it. And then if you have the courage, then you will ask the guy who's just done the muscle up, or yeah, you know, it's like the muscle up is one of my favorite exercise because of this reason, not because it's like good for your shoulders or anything, but it's a good introduction for calisthenics. I think it's a fantastic exercise. I know how to do handstand, one arm, front never do planche, but I try. Wow, so you're saying that you can do a one arm front lever and a one arm handstand, but don't do planche, because that's crazy. That's crazy. It just goes to show that specificity matters. It's crazy. I already have like 8 likes on the live stream, so thank you very much, guys. Thank you, thank you. I appreciate it. And what's the Marius? What's the actual reason that you don't train the planche? I'm really curious, because I was like this with the handstands. I never trained handstands because I didn't feel comfortable. So that was my reason, but I am curious on what's your reason. I really am. Meanwhile, I will do some pull-ups. I will do one more set, one more warm-up set, and then I will do normal sets. Okay. Yeah, I have one issue, is that when I do posterior pelvic tilt and pull-ups with hollow body right now, I feel my nerve in the leg. It's not good, you know. And I don't know if you guys ever had any like serious injury, but this one does feel really bad to me, because I have days where I feel like 100% right, but I didn't train for like 5 or 6 days before that. I feel fine, 100% fine. Then I go do my training, and because I feel fine mentally, physically, everything, I'm like, I can train again, I can train again. Yes, I can do my intense sets, pull-ups, high pull-ups, front lever pull-ups, everything. Then I do it. On the training, I feel good. Everything's going well. My training is perfect. And then like 2 days later, bam, my legs hurt again. So it's really like a roller coaster, you know, the injury. You feel good, you don't have any pain, intensity goes up, and then you feel bad, you're like this in your mind, you contemplate for like 3 or 4 days, then you get better the next 2 days, and then on the 5th day you train again, you feel good, and then bam, you come to this starting point again. So it really plays the tricks on your mind, injuries. You really have to fight your ego not to push. I'm not from the USA, but I like talking in English, you know, so this is why I'm doing this live stream in English language. And most of my subscribers and most of you guys are international. So I have viewers globally from every part of the universe and globe. So hi. I welcome everyone who's just joining. Okay, Marius, so you're saying that you have tried sometimes, I mean the planche. You try the planche sometimes, but not too hard. Now it's your priority. Nice. Nice. Okay. Okay. I mean, the planche is very, I think it's very different from the front lever. I think it's much harder to do it, much harder to learn. You need much more time to learn it and execute it correctly. For example, for the front lever, you might not be, for the front lever, you might not even want to, or you might not even need to train for the front lever specifically. Just do weighted pull-ups and maybe you can even hold it. So, do I do stretching or any type of rehab after a workout? Yes, yes, yes. So, after every workout, I do like 20-minute stretch on the main muscles I have used. And now, actually, before my workout, so before this live stream, I have done some planks and hollow body holds to get my core warmed up, and that's what my physiotherapist told me actually, to start my workouts with stabilizing my core, because she's also a manual therapist, and we were working on relieving the tissues, especially around my hip. So it's a little bit like unstable now. So this is why I had to do core work to stabilize my body. Yeah, hi everyone, hi everyone. Thanks for joining. Thank you. Okay, I will do working set pull-ups now. It's really a light workout today. Oh, opa. Oh, yeah, it's actually, yeah, I'm feeling weaker, definitely, but actually when you are intentionally focusing on what you want to engage and how you do the pull-ups, not just going like fast reps, doing it, it's much harder, you know, it's, yes. Thank you, man. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. I have a question for you guys. So, do you train on rings? Because I have it here, right here. And I really like doing ring pull-ups on these ones. It's much harder than the regular pull-ups. It's much different, and I really like them. So I just wanted to ask if you use rings for your workouts, maybe for dips, push-ups, pull-ups. Hi, welcome. Thank you for everyone joining. I appreciate it. If you have any questions, feel free to ask. I'm doing my third set of pull-ups now, where I really focus on what I engage, and I'm trying to be intentional with my reps. after the injuries. Okay, I did like 4 or 5 reps there, but my legs are not good, so you wanted to start with the rings, but I am too lazy to carry and mount them in the park. I completely feel you. I completely feel you on that one. It's crazy. I have this here, and you know, I just set it up for pull-ups, but there's no reason I'm there's how to say it? Yeah, there's no way I'm putting these back into this one, because you know, after the workout you are tired. I am tired. Everyone's tired after a workout, and you know, like setting it up, putting it back into this one where it belongs to. It's after like a 60-minute workout. I don't want to tackle with the things that I have to get it down from the bar, or even when in the afternoon or in the morning I go to the park and just set it up. You know, it takes like 10 minutes out of my workout. And in the morning I cannot allow the 10 minutes because I have to go to work, to my 9 to 5. In the afternoon, usually your brain is like all over the place because you were working, and you just don't want to mess with it, you know. It's yeah, I actually drink. I will go out and pour some water. Yeah, I just drank vitamin C and some EAs in water. It had lemon flavor, but I already drank it, so I will do one more set of the pull-ups, and then I will. Yeah, thank you for joining, by the way. I really appreciate it. I really appreciate it. Planche push, please. I'm not doing planche. I'm not doing planche. No. For a correct planche, I would need to do PPT, which would make my legs worse. So, oh my God, that's water. Oh my God. Thank you so much. I love you. I love you. Thank you. My partner brought me water. True support. True support. But Kevin, if you have any questions about a planche, just let me know. Just let me know. Yeah, so I'm not doing planche, but if you have any questions, I might be able to help on this live stream. I was able to do full planche holds, wide planche holds. I was able to do straddle planche push-ups. Yeah, so if you have any questions, just feel free to ask. Well, that just happened. Some water came to my chest and my stomach, but yeah, you know, it's 40 degrees outside, so it doesn't matter, it will dry. I'm from Hungary. I'm training planche with a friend and he's experiencing forearm pain when trying to hold it. Have you had a similar experience? Actually, I didn't have this experience with planche, but one of my friends did have this phenomenon when he was trying to do a straddle planche. He could hold it, but after like 3 or 4 seconds, shooting pain appeared and occurred in his forearm. So he had this experience and he had to do these articular movements with his wrists. He had to stretch his forearm flexors and strengthen his extensors. But he stopped training for the planche. He's heavyweight, so he was holding a straddle planche for 5 seconds, I think, with 95 kgs, with 184 centimeters. So imagine that, and he was muscular, like 12% body fat. It's heavyweight calisthenics is just another level. What Imheiser, I think that's his name, he's pretty well known internationally. He's a heavyweight calisthenics champion, and what he's doing is just crazy, you know. I just don't even realize what he's doing. I hope his joints are well, but you know, he's doing this full time, so. Okay, I will do some pull-ups again. I will do ring pull-ups now. And then I'll read the chat and answer your questions. Okay, no, I'm not doing that because I have leg pain. Maybe I will do it like this. Okay. Okay. Nice. Usually I don't say to anyone to cross their legs on pull-ups. But right now, for me, it was a relieving experience, because if I extend my spine, I don't have pain in my legs, but if I flex it, immediate pain. Yeah, thank you, Kevin, thank you. Yeah, I've been doing bodyweight training for like 10 years. So what you see here is like 80 or 85% bodyweight skills. I was going to the gym for like 2 years. So I was doing like hybrid approach. And for building muscle, it's amazing. And in the gym, you know, there are certain machines and certain exercises that you can actually do to improve your skills. So for example, for front lever in the gym, I went to the cable machine, one cable here, one cable there, and what I would do is that I would grab the cables, put some weight on it, and straight arm, press down, like this. And you know, because it was a cable machine, I didn't stop here, but actually I try to focus on my arms getting behind my body, and actually that really improved my front lever, my Victorian, my straight arm touch. It was really a phenomenal exercise. I have done it for like 3 months straight, and it was very good. I have the plank, thank you. I just wanted to tease you a bit, don't worry. In any case, when it comes to body weight in sports, nothing beats it. Absolutely. Absolutely. If you can do, to me, it's, and not just to me, I think for anyone, it's much more beneficial to be able to do anything basically with your body weight than to go in the gym and bench like, I don't know, like 150 pounds or something like this, 200 pounds. Thank you, Kevin. Thank you. Yeah, calisthenics is just, I think it's really good. This is why I went back to it, even after my injuries. Yeah, when I wanted to get the plank, you mean the planche or plank? I actually I haven't heard of Stephen Law, no. I haven't. And I'm not from the UK, I'm from Hungary. And what I like about ring pull-ups also is that, you know, if you're doing pull-ups, you are stuck here. I mean, if you are doing pull-ups on the bar, you are stuck here basically. Your grip is pronated. If you are doing chin-ups on a bar, your grip is stuck again. You know, you cannot really move it. And also, if you have like a parallel bar and you're pulling yourself up, your grip is also locked. But ring pull-ups are the best to combine all of that, 3 of those grips together. Because if you are doing ring pull-ups, you can start with a pronated grip, like this, and then when you are coming up, you can just basically come like this, turn your wrists, and come back down. So with a ring pull-up, you can basically combine all of those 3 grips you can do on a bar. So on ring pull-ups, you actually go pronated, then you turn it, turn it, turn it, and eventually you are into an underhand grip. So it really works from every aspect. This is why I like them. I will just do one more set of that one. And thank you for joining, guys. I really appreciate it. Overcoming gravity. I mean, I haven't really heard about the book, but I'm curious on what it's about. This is another thing that you mention books, because I want to read, but you know, I don't like saying that I don't have time. I like saying that I cannot really prioritize reading right now because I have other priorities on my list, but I would love to, because reading is great. Like 4 or 5, yeah, I think 4 years ago, I would always sleep in with a book, with a good book, with a fantasy book, with a crime book. It was really good. What's that thing on your chest? This is a mic. What I talk into. Hi. Hi, Jose. Hi. Thank you for joining. Oh. Okay. Yeah, Jose, sure, go ahead. Go ahead with your question. For anyone who's here, welcome, and feel free to ask any question about training and calisthenics. I've been doing this for over 10 years now. I have an injury in my lower back, disc herniation, but I'm trying my best to build my strength up. And on my Instagram, you can even follow to see this journey and some certain exercises on how I do them, and while giving you some tips. How long did it take to become like that? I would say in 5 or 6 years I have reached this physique, and I'm just maintaining for the last 4 years. But it did need like 5 or 6 years. And yeah, I didn't really take nutrition important in the beginning. So in the beginning, for 2 or 3 years, I only focused on training. And after that, like after 3 years, I learned some nutrition basics, calories, macros, micronutrients, these things. And now I know how to eat, so I relatively maintain the physique I have. All right. I will do chin-ups. Actually, I didn't. I just don't believe that I have started this live stream and you guys are actually active on the chat. So I really appreciate it. I wanted to test this. So thank you guys. Thank you. Normally I don't cross my legs, but now I will. Okay. I am not going to do more pull-ups. That was enough. Oh my God. Chat disappeared. A moment, guys. Thank you. Thank you for your patience. Yeah, I'm natural. I am. I don't take any steroids, any hormones. I don't do. I don't do them. Actually, the physique you're seeing right now is like really not my best. I would still consider this good. I feel good mentally, physically. I am okay. But actually, when I was doing street workout competitively, my physique was really on point. It was on point. You know, I had like 9% body fat. I was lightweight, but you know, the older I get, the more I realize that if I go lower in body fat, injuries happen more often. So when this injury happened, what I have right now, I was actually in a caloric deficit for 6 weeks already. And I felt that my joints weren't that smooth, you know, if you know what I mean. Well, I just know the macros of the foods. So basically, it's like you have a set of calories calculated from your body weight, from your height, your activity levels, and I have that. You have the total daily energy expenditure calculation, and then you count the calories from the food you eat, prioritizing protein, and that's mainly the way I'm seeing food. I mean, I wouldn't say it's not healthy. I would say that it's hard to maintain if you are not used to it. So if you got to like 8% body fat and you can maintain it for like 6 months, then that's a lifestyle you have. You can maintain that body fat. But if you're someone like me, for example, if I go 9% or even 10% body fat, I could only maintain it for like maybe like 5 or 6 weeks. Then my joints start feeling it, you know, especially from street workout. So if I was to maintain like 10% body fat while doing the skills, the harder skills such as full planche or front lever pull-ups or anything, I wouldn't be able to maintain my strength with 10% body fat. But it depends on the individual, you know. So my body fat is right now, I think it's around 14 or 15%. But I feel good, you know, the movements are smooth. I don't have pain, only in my legs because of my injury, but that's it. Yes, absolutely. I think being extremely strict with anything takes away the energy from you. So, and even in social settings, you cannot really I mean, you can say that you're not eating that and not eating this, but then why you're, you know, it's just, why put limits to yourself when you just want to enjoy your time with your friends, you know? And if you have like the knowledge of the foods you're eating and you know the macros, like in general, I think you can get away with healthier options in the restaurant, for example. Thank you. Thank you. I mean, I feel good. I still have my six-pack. I think, yeah, I just even thought about this phenomenon on social media that over the past few years, physique inflation has been going very, very strong. Like, I think it's been popularized that 10% or even 12% is normal, or 6%. And I think it's much more beneficial to have like 13 to 15, but even 12, I think 12% body fat is what you can still maintain without very hard restrictions and limits. I think that's the middle ground, even though I'm like 15 right now. I'm just thinking what I can do still. I have did some dips, pull-ups. Oh, I will show you something, guys. I will show you something. Look at this. So this one, I don't know if you can read it. Maybe not. So actually, I wrote this workout plan 6 months ago. The first exercise was front lever hold, 3 sets, 10 seconds. The second exercise was 10 pull-ups, then immediately followed by max pull-ups. The third exercise was front lever raises to front lever, 3 sets of 8 reps. And then the fourth exercise was inverted row pulls, like front lever L rows, 3 sets of 10 reps. And the reason I'm showing you this is because this was a workout I have been doing to get back to my previous strength levels. And I really like this because I really did gain my strength back in like 3 or 4 months after neglecting calisthenics. But unfortunately, in middle of March, I got injured, so I couldn't really follow this training plan anymore. But yeah, I had the basics in my mind. I had the structure. But unfortunately, I couldn't follow it. But if you want to, I can show it to you again, that workout plan. Thank you, guys. Thank you. This biceps is from planche. All right, guys, I think I'm gonna call it a day. We've been streaming for 90 minutes. I had a chill workout. Yeah, I got pretty tired from these pull-ups and dips, but this is the road to recovery. I am rebuilding myself, and if you want to follow this journey, you can follow me on Instagram, and I will make sure to also give you some tips there. And yeah, I mean, why does my biceps look like that? I don't know, maybe it's just genetics, If you see guys doing planches in calisthenics or street workouts, 90% of the guys will have like this kind of biceps. Yeah. So anyways, guys, thank you for joining the live stream. I think I will do more of this. I see that 13 people liked this live stream. Currently, I have 5 viewers. We had a pretty active chat. I really appreciate, I'm grateful for all the questions you had. And I think I will do more of this one, you know. Yeah, I really enjoyed it. I really enjoyed it. So thank you guys. I wish you a nice weekend and we will talk soon and see you soon. Bye.